Hello there. Uh, for today, I'm gonna be discussing one small thing and one part of the game's content. It's these repeat requests. Uh, I'm gonna be mainly going over which ones you should focus. As you can see, there's quite a few ones in each region, and they give very different awards. And I'll give my opinion on which one you should focus. Based on the stage of the game you are currently in. As you can see, I have them all unlocked. So I've tried using pretty much all of them, and I'll give my opinion on which ones you should focus on at each stage of the game. So to get started, if you are someone who only has routine unlocked and you are level 14 plus, basically the rewards of these are 15 of these XP potions, unknown scroll, some boxes with pieces, and these arena ticket and path of growth ticket. Okay, so to quickly go over it, the first three regions, if you have 1, 2, or 3 unlocked, you should ignore all other quests apart from the XP ones. In the stage that you're at, if you only have 3 of these unlocked, you will be working on leveling your units to level 70, eventually at least, so that you could have 3 units, at least 3 units for a lot of your content teams. So you'll be needing a lot of XP. You'll get quite a bit from quests, but you'll definitely need additional ones found manually. Well, not manually, but from these quests. And if you are currently only have unlocked all the first 3 stages, or the first 2, or the 1, doesn't matter. Basically, not having these unlocked, you should only go for the XP potions and go for the highest level you can. So if you have only the first one unlocked, go for the first one. If you have the second one unlocked, of course, don't go for the first one, try to go for the second one. Although the amount of potions you get is identical, you do get a little bit more XP. If you are currently in a guild, you can also combine this with another quest. So for example, uh, the first uh, the first region has water monsters and the second one has fire ones. So if you are in a guild and have some kind of a request selected, as you can see, like you can find these defeat wind creatures. I believe there's defeat water, defeat fire. For me, I have 2 wind creatures today for some reason. Oh yeah, there's water as well. I don't think there's fire as far as I've checked. Oh, it seems someone already took. Yeah. So you can also combine that with your guild quest, and for the first 2, since they give the same amount, you can choose whichever element you need to kill. So if you need fire units, choose for the one from Teska, and if you need the water units, choose this one, the one from Rudlin. When you have the third one unlocked, you should no longer be farming any of those, unless you really want to do the quest, but it's just not efficient enough. And you should be focusing on the one on the level 31, which gives 25 potions now. You will be getting like what I believe. I'm not sure if it fills up the full amount here or 20. I quite forgot that. It will show up here. Uh, oh, it's 20 every day. Okay, yeah. So 20 every day. That's like 500 of these potions. You can also get a few orders from one of, yeah, you can get 5 heal orders from another quest, so you'll get 25 total per day. You can probably recharge them. Yeah, that's quite, I think it's pretty good value eventually. Maybe not for the beginning, but once you go into the later stages, it'll definitely be useful to recharge. So yeah, once you have the Aya region unlocked, you should focus only on this one. It costs only 1 energy to enter, so it should not be a problem having quite a few of these runs in. Once you start hitting the 4th and 5th regions, the XP potion amount you get from this and this, of course, increases, as you also get these, but I'll talk about this later. Uh, Once you have, let's focus on the 4th region only. In the fourth region, in my opinion, you can start expanding into one other quest. So if you are currently leveling units, this one will of course still be the best, since you get 9k XP from the run and you get 35 of these potions, and 35 of these is like another 50k XP on a unit. So that will boost your units quite a bit. If you are someone who is already on the higher side of the monster levels, you should not focus these or these. You should go for the Path of Growth tickets, as well as Unknown Scrolls and these Breath of Lives. You might not use these just yet if you are not able to do a high level of dungeon. I would say avoid using the tickets as well as a lot of important refreshes if you are not able to get 5-star runes. So yeah, level 4, level 8 I mean still have 4-star runes, but once you are at level 9 or above, you are able to get 5-star runes. I'd say, so level 9 of, doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be the fire dungeon, it can be any one of these. Level 9 is a good place to start using some of your refreshes. However, don't go crazy and use all of them instantly, because eventually you'll move on to the level 14 one. As you can see, 9 till 13, the rewards are very similar. You can get there and hero runes. I believe the only difference these will make is that the purple runes are a bit more common than the blue ones the higher stage you go. Once you unlock the level 14, you'll actually have the ability to get legendary runes. And in 15, the blue runes disappear altogether, so you only get hero and legendary runes. I can't farm level 15 yet, but I can do level 14 on order with a few fails in between. So yeah, save those tickets until you are level 9. You can start using a bit of them at level 9, and once you reach level 14 and can constantly farm it, you can go all in on your tickets and use as you wish. Okay, going back to this, to the Pete quests. So once you're in Florence, focus either on potions or this protect the frozen path, because you get tickets. Unknown scrolls will be useful for getting some materials like rainbow ones and stuff, which you can buy with monster pieces. And these Breath of Lives will be really important since the awakenings and evolutions will start coding a lot, especially if you want to go like past 5 stars. So as you can see, I have mine at 10 stars. Just one upgrade to 11 star already costs 400 Breath of Lives, and it will keep stacking up even more and more. Like you see, level 15 is over 1000, so that's a lot of farming to be done. And once you reach the last area, you can see quite a few new rewards are added. So, for example, you get these yarn balls. I believe these are for outfits, but just because the main award is an essence dungeon, I would say it is not quite worth it at the price you have to pay, since this entry to this costs 4 heal orders. So basically you can only do like 5 or 6 a day of these. And the essences you use will eventually be less useful than the other tickets that I'll talk about. You should completely ignore these. This gives 1 arena ticket and 1 brawl arena ticket. So, but yeah, arena tickets you will most of the time not have enough enemies to use on unless you intentionally lose. So, and if you do have a day where you can use a little more tickets, or you have a really strong team and you dropped a lot, you can do 1 refresh for 50 and another for 100. I'd say these prices are really cheap compared to the prices you would get by paying this and refreshing the Rahil orders. So, and as well as the Brawl Arena tickets, well, I mean, that content is not even the least, as you can see. It's not even here. I don't know if you can even get those tickets by now, or they just stack up for you. But yeah, the Arena one should be completely ignored. This one, I honestly don't know what they were thinking making the words like these. Because I mean, unknown scrolls are quite good. Rahil orders, it's only one of them, so it's compared to this, for example, it's simply not worth it. You get 3 or 4 star piece boxes, but you will have a lot of these summoning pieces from unknown scrolls alone, and that one extra piece will definitely not add up to much. So yeah, this one, coins always skip. You do not need a lot of coins in this game, and you're mostly gated by other materials, at least for the current stages of the game. As you can see, I'm already able to do a few dungeons at level 14, and I was nowhere near running out of coins. So definitely don't do this. And then basically this leaves us with this pretty much the same options as the stage 4. So you get Path of Growth tickets, Unknown Scrolls, and Breath of Lives. Or you can go for these. So this gives 45 potions. And basically you should be doing the last level of the normal XP potions until we have at least 3 units at level 70 and are able to make a team for quite a few dungeons or arena teams. For example, my main team currently is, I won't be able to enter it, but my main team is Konamiya for pretty much all dungeons, and you can check a video about my Konamiya build where I explain why she's super OP. The second unit is usually her. She's a really great damage dealer, in my opinion. And the third unit usually alters based on the element I need. So it will be either Bastet or Shannon, both of which you can get for free to play really easily. Bastet, while there's a event, and you can get multiple ones, so you'll be able to skill them up as well. Or Shannon, well, you probably already have her, since I believe one of the quests gives her. Yeah, her buffs are very similar to Bastet. They both give attack buff, they both weaken attack. Pixie gives a defense break as well as a defense buff, whilst Bastet is a more sort of a offensive option. She does not give a defense buff but gives a shield. And once you have these 3 units, well, in my case it's 4 units, uh, level 70, or at least very close to level 70. As you can see, I had 70 and I have 69 on this, but it's mostly because in the beginning of the game I skilled up a few units that I don't particularly use, so I just did not have enough of these XP balls to fully skill up her to level 70. But once you have 3 units at level 70, I would recommend going for uh, where is it? This Path of Growth tickets and Breath of Lives over the XP potions until you are at a point of the game where you are trying to build a new unit and you need XP bottles, since you can mostly get them from quests and they will not stack up that much. So you will eventually need to do this dungeon quite a bit. I was also thinking of running this quite a bit due to the little fragments you can get here. And these fragments can be used to enhance your summoner even more. So from level 60, each enhancement gives you 2 extra levels you can reach. So up to level 70 max. But so far, I mean, I have these 2, and all 2 of these came from various like events, quests, and stuff like that. The pieces you get from there are not significant at all. I think I did an experiment and ran like 30 of these, and I think I got one this green piece and no other ones. So they're definitely not 100% drop rate. They are probably close to like 1-2% for each of these, and you will not be getting a lot, so don't be tricked by the reward table here. Whilst this one, it is actually, it's not guaranteed to get the full amount, but you always get this one. You will always get 10 Breath of Lives. I believe unknown scrolls can be a little less, since I think I saw getting 2 sometimes, but most of the time you'll get the full rewards from here. Whilst this one will only give you 45 potions. And yeah, basically at this stage you will eventually want to focus only on this one. Unknown Scrolls being a great source for rainbow ones once you exchange the pieces to through the monster piece shop. And if you are in sudden need to skill up a unit, well, not skill up but level up a unit, do these until you have enough potions for that unit to be built fully. Once you build your unit, you can go back to farming dungeons and you should focus on using these. So yeah, hope this helped you a bit deciding which repeat quest you should use, since I know I had some confusion on which one should be the best. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.